welcome back to another comic show video, and today I'll be doing another review for Moonknight Episode 3 from Season 1. So, on the last episode before I say that, if you guys are new or just coming to the Minger show, if you guys are just returning to my channel, if you guys have been on my channel for a very long time, and for the new people, what I normally do is I just normally do reviews for like movies when I go see in theaters, or reviews on like Netflix, Disney Plus. And sometimes I would do trailer reactions because I love doing trailer reactions, and sometimes I would do other videos on my channel, like theory videos, gaming videos, unboxing videos, which I haven't done any of those in a long little while. But I am looking to get more collectibles soon, and I'm not sure what to look for exactly yet. But I'm looking to get like maybe another Marvel item. I'm not sure particularly what yet. But I'll keep you guys updated on another video. Until then, I'll keep you guys notified. So, yeah, like I said, I'm doing a review for Episode 3 of Moonknight. And the last time where we left off is on Episode 2. We figured out, Stephen Grant, or it was able to, he was able to fulfill himself to let Mark in so they can battle that jackal thing. And then after they were having, Mark was having an argument with Steven that he wanted to go back, he wanted to control his own body again. And for the fact he didn't want him to get control of his own body again, so Mark decided to, kick the freaking mirror so he could stop Steven from talking to him. And then the Moon God, which I don't know his name by heart, basically was talking to Mark, saying, "Okay, I know you lost the scarab, but there's something else I want you to do for me." So at the very end of the episode 2, we noticed that Mark ended up going to Egypt. So we're gonna see where it's gonna go after that, and I'm gonna check it out for myself. It's called The Friendly Type. So what's he gonna do in Egypt? I have no idea, but I can't wait to see what's gonna happen, because I love anything about Egypt. I love the history. I love that kind of stuff. Like I told you in my last episode, I said I'm a big I'm like into that kind of stuff. So I really I love The Mummy, and I love all the Prince of Egypt. When I was younger, it's an old animated cartoon movie, and I also love the Clash of the Titan movies, because those kind of no, actually that's Greek. Sorry, that's not Egyptian. And the Gods of Egypt too. That's a good that's another actually good movie that bases off of Egypt, which has Gerard Butler and the guy from Games of Thrones. I don't know his name by heart, but it's a good movie too. But anyways, guys, let's get straight to the review and see what's going to happen. It's 52 minutes, so I'll see you guys then. And then after, I'm going to give up my honest opinions, what I think about the episode. So I'll catch you guys a little soon. Hey guys, so welcome back. Okay, so I've officially just finished the last episode for episode 3. And I gotta say, I love the episode. Okay, so here's a good thing about this. So now he's in Cairo, and he's trying to find, Arrow, so he can try to stop him from opening up Aminet's tomb. And he wants to find Aminet's tomb with using that scarab to get more of her power. So because when he has that cane, he has all those that purple stuff on it, and he wants to get more of it. And he basically wants to awaken Aminet and have more of that awesome, great, unbelievable, forbidden power. And through the entire episode, so Mark Spector is trying to find his followers in order to ask him where he is, so he can try to uncover the secrets of Aminet. And during the process, he gets stumbled upon Layla, because Layla apparently made a fake passport so in order for her to go to Cairo, Egypt, to help Mark. And and here it gets really interesting. So apparently throughout the episode, we see, you guys, it's been out for mostly the entire day now, and a lot of people are probably doing reviews and breakdowns for it. So I have noticed, and Mark Spector and Steven have been really weird about it, and Mark assumed that it was Steven who killed the group of people, the group of the followers of Arrow's followers, And he's like, Steven, what'd you do? He's like, it wasn't me. He's like, what do you mean it wasn't you? Did you kill these? He's like, no. And he was going to interrogate these guys while he was chasing them around Cairo. And Mark didn't even kill them. It was not Steven. So I'm thinking there's a third personality going on, and he doesn't know what it is. And I like when I watched that one TikTok video a few days ago, like was it like last week or yeah, it was like last week sometime, and somebody did a video about Moonknight in the comics saying that the character Mark Spector and Stephen Grant they also had a third personality. And I don't remember who the character's name was in particular, but he's supposed to be I think he's supposed to be like an assassin, kind of like Mark Spector, but more badass. So I think that character is actually going to come out soon, and we're actually going to get his name. So probably maybe in the next episode, we're probably going to be seeing that new personality. Maybe, if not, maybe the next episode after. But I'm just like, oh my god, this is actually getting good. So, okay, so another part that I really liked about episode 3 was Khonshu, the moon god, which I can't remember his name. So Khonshu was technically banished from the other Egyptian gods, so he's just like roaming around telling Mark what to do and trying to stop Arrow from raising Amunet back from I guess the dead in a way. And so basically he ends up covering the sky with the moon, and Khonshu got in trouble by the other gods. So all the other avatars of all the other Egyptian gods come into the pyramid of Giza. I was like, what? They went inside the pyramid of Giza? It's like, holy crap, that's freaking awesome. It was so cool. It was like when they go inside, and there's all these like Egyptian thrones, and each avatar that got teleported there have their avatar. So there's this one lady that ends up talking to Mark Spector, and her god is what was it, music and love or something like that. I didn't catch the name. I didn't catch that god's name by heart. But I was like, oh, that's cool. So there's the Egyptian god that's music and love. I don't know which one that is in particular, but you guys probably tell me down in the comments below. But so they had a god, Egyptian god like meeting between Mark Spector. Well, not really technically. They were talking to Khonshu. So Khonshu was using Mark's body to speak to the other gods, saying that to his regards of Arrow, that he's the one that's trying to bring back Amunet, and they bring the accused in there. So Arrow came along and says, "Oh, I'm not. You guys are being twisted. Khonshu's the one that wants to bring Amunet, blah blah blah, back from the dead, and he's being all freaking like innocent, like he's not doing anything." But he is actually the one that's pulling the strings, but he's just lying to the other gods. But he's like doing it like he's not being noticed, or so they don't know that he's actually telling the truth, but he's actually not telling the truth. So oh god, it's getting really good too. So and then after that, Khonshu got a warning from the gods. It's like, if you do something like this again, we're gonna turn you to stone. So throughout the entire episode, Mark Spector got a like a clue from that one lady that has the avatar of the god of like music and love. She was able to give Mark Spector a clue to find a sarcophagus that has like coordinates to where to find the tomb, the Amunet's tomb. So they were able to go to this one place. So when Lila showed up, she was able to help Mark find that sarcophagus, and they traveled along the river, and they ended up going to this guy's party, and he's actually a collector, and he actually has a sarcophagus. So when they were able to go there, they were like able to like look at it, but Mark didn't know anything about it. But so Lilacs is like, okay, so you need to get out Steven. He's the only one that knows about this Egyptian stuff. Yeah, and Mark's like, I don't want him to take over. I don't. I want to do this myself. So he actually asked Steven what to do. So Mark was trying to fold these like parchments, but he got stopped by this like the collector guy. I didn't know. I can't catch his name by heart. Um, no wait, wasn't that the uh, no, never mind. I can't. No, I can't remember. But yeah. So basically, Arrow showed up before he was able to finish or able to finish the parchment. But he also got grabbed by the collector's security, and he was able to finish all of it. And here comes the great part. After Arrow was trying to convince the collector guy to they basically show a better deal of treasure where he's going to find Aminet, and he was able to turn the collector on Mark and Lila, and then out of the blue, the Moon Gun Khonshu decides like, okay, you summon the suit, and he's just like, no, I'm not going to. But he's like, and then okay, I got to. So Mark was able to summon the suit, and oh my god, when he glided through the air to take out all the security, taking them out taking out using his like freaking moon like spears or something like that. He was just like he froze it like freaking like a batarang from like Batman, and he actually recalled it too. I was like, wait, he can recall those moon like things. I was like, oh, that's freaking awesome. So yeah, he froze it and he recalls it back. Like, I was like, oh, it's like freaking Thor's hammer right there. But it was pretty cool. So there was a pretty cool there was a pretty good fight between him and the security guys or the collector security guys. And after they were able to collect some of the parchments from the sarcophagus after it got destroyed by Arrow, because Arrow was trying to show his power to the collector, and the collector got away on a horse, but Mark was able to throw that moon thing at him, so it injured him. But I don't know if it killed him, so he's probably still alive. And so yeah, and then after that, Lila and Mark were able to drive off, and he was able to go find a place to like hide from Arrow and his goons and his followers. They ended up going to a middle of the desert, and Lila was trying to ask Mark to let Steven in so he can be able to figure out the alignments of the parchment. And Mark's like, no, I'm not gonna let him in. But he's like, no, Steven is the only one that knows how to freaking fix this. You need to let him in. And he freaking breaks off the freaking mirror off of the freaking car, and he takes all the parchments and he walks away. And he's like, okay, I'll let you in. Just help me with this. And so he was able to let Steven in, and Steven was like looking at it, and he brings out the freaking clear tape. He starts taping the parchments, and it turns into a freaking star. And when he holds it up, you can see the star alignments on the parchment for the headlights of the car. And but Lila had this tablet, so she was trying to record it, but they were able to recall where the location of the Emmett's tomb is, because that was from because a long time ago, because stars move all the time through in space, right? So in Khonshu, remember that night. So Khonshu let Steven up the mount of this snowy hill, not snowy hill. I mean sandy hill. I don't know why I said snow. Sandy hill. So he walked up, and then Khonshu says, summon the suit, and he summoned the suit. We saw the iconic suit that Steven wore in the episode 2, and he was like, and Khonshu was like, do what I do. So he had his hand up, he had his other hand up, and he was able to move it. He was able to move all the stars, basically shifting all the stars around. I think it was basically going back in time, but they weren't really going back in time. They were just shifting time around with all the star alignments until they were able to stop it just in time. to find the star alignments from the parchment, and Lila was able to record everything before the other gods they had in the meeting before. The other gods were turning Khonshu into a stone statue, and then when he was fully gone, Mark Spector, or A.K. Steven, fell unconscious down on the ground, and then after that, Khonshu was turned to stone. And apparently, after Khonshu did the star alignment thing, he told Steven, "Mark knows how to free me. Let him know about it." And so Khonshu got turned to stone, and then after the other gods were disappointed how he was trying to fix trying to mess with the freaking sky. So he got banished and then got turned to stone. And then Arrow showed up in the Pyramid of Giza again. He was basically telling the head god, "Is like, I'm sorry for why Khonshu did this, yada yada." And then he went up. And then after the other gods left, Arrow went up to the Khonshu stone statue and told him about what his secret was, about why he wanted to bring Amnon back to life. And then he left. And then the episode was ended right after that. But either way, this episode was amazing. I loved it. It was great. I know this is kind of like a little bit of a big spoiler review for you guys, but I can't help it. The episode was really good. I loved it. So for the rating, I'm gonna give it a spot on 10 out of freaking 10. It was enjoyable. The music was awesome. I love the Egyptian style for the soundtrack for this episode. It was just amazing. I really enjoyed it. My nose is really stuffed up at the moment. But yeah, so I really enjoyed it. It was really awesome. I can't wait for episode 4 next week. And I really love this show. It's really good. It brings out all my interests. Oh god. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. That's on my full review for Moonknight Season 1, Episode 3. And stay tuned for next week until next Wednesday for Episode 4. And yeah, so that concludes it, guys. And have a good long weekend, because this weekend is a long weekend for Easter. So I hope you guys have a good Easter dinner, and stay safe. I know we're still going through this pandemic a little bit because it's still out there, and there's that war going on at Ukraine and Russia. So hope everyone over there are being safe and staying indoors. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. So peace.